And as I was reading and talking to one of my really good friends, the scripture Isaiah 43:18 and 19 popped up. And it starts by saying, "Forget those things that happened a long time ago. Do not think about past events. Look, now I will do something that it is new. It is already beginning to happen. Surely you can recognize it." Right? God is doing something new, and you got to be in position to recognize it, right? When you're waiting with expectancy, you know you're allowing God to show up how he needs to show up, right? Let's not fail the test by waiting and asking God to do things a certain way. If we really trust what God says, we will be patient and wait for him to work things out in our favor, right? Sometimes we get in a place where, God, this is how I want you to show up. And if he doesn't show up that way, you're going to say, why am I believing? See, I did all of this and he hasn't shown up. Look at what he said. He said, look, now I will do something that is new. That means he's not going to show up the same way he's shown up before, right? Be in expectation of his goodness. When you're waiting and waiting with expectancy, you'll start to see your focus. You have eyes to see, you have ears to hear, because now you're listening and you're waiting for God to do something brand new, right? He is working all things out in your favor. You just got to continue to trust on him, right? There's times where we're going to ask God for something and he's going to give it right away. But then there's times where when we ask God for something and he's going to give you the opportunity to get that. And I mean that by saying, when you ask God for patience, he's going to give you opportunities that's going to require you to develop patience, right? When you say, hey, God, please take this anger away from me, he's going to put you in situations that's going to make you angry. But then you have to say, hey, you know what? I trust God. I am not going to react. I'm not going to let the situation make me react, right? And that's what he wants, right? The testing of your faith produces endurance. So that means you're going to go through tests. You're going to go through things that's making you question, am I on the right track? Am I really hearing God, right? That's the moment you need to dig in, right? When things start to happen, don't let the enemy win by reacting, right? That's why I say, when you seek him every day, you'll see the newness that he's trying to do inside you, right? When you sit and pray, you're going to say, hey, God, please take this anger away from me. Please take this jealousy away from me. Please take whatever it is that you're asking him to take away. He's going to give you more so you can handle the next step, right? He's not going to give you everything at one time, because when he gives you everything at one time, then you won't need him, right? It's a constant place of constantly seeking him every single day. So if you continue to pray, continue to seek, continue to ask, you're going to get opportunity to get those things, right? He's going to give you more, right? He sees you. He sees the tears. He sees the people that walked away from you. He sees how hard you're trying to make amends. He sees how hard you're trying to not lose faith, right? But the enemy is attacking you more and more. That is why you're under so much attack right now, right? You're under a lot of attack right now because the enemy know that you're close. He would not be bothering you the way that he's bothering you if he doesn't know you're close. That's why God said he's going to give you more. That's why you've been on the more attacks this week. You've been getting more anxious. You feel like you're a lot sadder than you was last week, right? There's a lot of things that is happening in the spirit realm, and you got to stand strong. You got to stand strong, right? He is working things out in your favor. Continue to trust him. Continue to trust him. He is working all things out. Can't you see he's doing something new? That means what you think it's supposed to look like, it's not going to look that way, right? But if you truly say, hey, God, I'm going to take all hands off and I'm going to let you lead and direct my life how it needs to be led, that's when you'll start to come in to that peace. You know, that peace that they said it surpasses all understanding. Right now, you still have understanding of your situation because you're trying to make it to work out how you see fit, right? What if that situation that you're trying to work out, God has a better situation for you, but you steady trying to push that situation is what's delaying your blessing, right? He's doing something brand new, right? Focus on the people that's coming into your life this week. Focus on the opportunities that are presenting themselves. Whether it's not something that you may think, still take a look at it and really ask and pray. Go back to God, right? Make sure you take everything back to God for confirmation, right? This is the time that you really need to stand. stand and let the enemy know, I am no longer falling for your tricks. I am not going to react any kind of way. I am going to sit and trust God. So what that means is if I ask for patience, I know now because I pray for patience, I'm going to get tested this week. During that test, I have to stand up and be like, hey, be patient, right? It's going to cause things to be like, hey, man, I should be so much further ahead. I should be here. I should be doing this, this, and this. But in reality, you're right on time. You're right where you need to be. You're learning the lessons you need to learn, and you're going to pass the test. Everything that you're learning right now is for your next season in life. So to be strong in that next season of your life, you have to grow to these tests. That's why the testing of your faith produces endurance. Everything that you're wanting, everything that you're going to experience is going to test your faith. And you got to show God, you got to show the enemy that, hey, I am not moving off of what I heard from my life. What I heard from my life is abundance, right? I'm meant to be more. I'm meant to do more. I'm meant to help more. I'm meant to love more, right? I'm meant to seek more. I'm meant to provide resources and different things to people, right? This world is not meant for you to take your blessing and hoard that blessing. It's meant for you to help that next person, the next generation, that next family. So God is preparing you for that, right? He's preparing you to handle that weight, because that weight is going to be a lot heavier, and you need strong spiritual muscles to handle that weight and that capacity, right? So just continue to trust him. Remember, he said he's going to give you more this week, but remember, he's doing something brand new. So it's not going to show up the way you want it to, or you think that it should. Trust him and just be waiting with expectancy. So when that thing presents itself, you will know that it's God, right? When it's God, you'll know that all things are on track and it's working out how you see fit, right? Always remember, you are loved, you are blessed, you are called to do abundant and above all things that you can think or imagine. You just have to trust him and stay in that process. The answer is not always going to be yes, but I guarantee you, if you continue to trust him, he's developing those faith muscles so you can walk with your head high and not be stressed out by that major blessing that's coming. He said he's going to give you more. When has God ever given you more and you have not been happy with it, right? Continue to trust him. Continue to walk. No matter what comes at you this week, remember, he's giving you more for that, right? So continue to trust him. He got your back, and he will never fail you. He will never fail you. He is faithful, and he will do everything that he said that he will do in your life, right? I'll make sure to read today's scripture again, right? So you guys can see. It said, forget those things that happened a long time ago. Do not think about past events. Look, now I will do something new. It is already beginning to happen. Surely you can recognize it. See what he says? It is already beginning to happen. Surely you can recognize it. That means he's already started that good thing in your life, and you're missing the mark by focusing in on past events, past failures. That's the enemy's job. You're closer than you think. That's why he keeps reminding you of all the things you messed up on, all the things you failed. It's coming back a lot harder. You're so close. You're so close. Don't give up. Don't worry. He's got your back. Everything is going to work out in your favor. And just because you think, hey, I'm behind, God is outside of time, so he can make up for all that lost time that you may have. Continue to trust him, and he will work all things out in your favor. As always, go loving other people as he has loved on you, and watch all things work out in your favor. You are blessed, you are loved, you are called, and you will do great things in this world. Continue to trust him, because he's coming after you. God bless you, and until next time, show love to everyone that's around you. God bless.